That combo is disgusting. I hadn't actually watched that all the way through. That is...
Yes. It's a disgusting deck, man. Hey, I'm GamerRVG, and this is a closer look at one of my biggest tournament matches.
What tournament is this? Where are we in the tournament? What is at stake?
Yeah, so the tournament we're looking at here is the 2024 Master Tour Summer. We're on the last day, and I need top 2 to go to Worlds. That's the goal that I'm aiming for, and currently this is 2 wins away from making it there. It's been a while since I've been to the top 8 before, so this match definitely means a lot to me. I remember going into this tournament and practicing a lot. The thing that I struggled the most with was this Miracle Rogue deck. I remember being like 30% over like 30-40 games. And in the first game, I ended up making a crucial misplay, but I was able to, in the second game, keep my cool and pull through.
Jumping into the game here, right at the start, how are we feeling about our starting hand here?
Definitely feeling good once I see the quick pick. It is one of your strongest cards just to cycle, and I'm very happy with the newbie. It's not great by itself, but if I ever find a preparation, then I am very happy about that. It will cycle me a lot and get me to my combo quickly. As the rogue, you are, in most matchups, just trying to survive early and get to your OTK combo as fast as possible. The OTK combo for this rogue deck was just playing Drifta a bunch of times. You would discount it to 1 mana with Sandbox Scoundrel, and with the Sonya, by making it 1 mana, you would get a 0 mana copy, and you would get the deal 6 from Drifta, and by hitting the deal 6, you put it in the Tide Pupil, and you would just double all the 1 mana spells, and you would double the Pupil because it was 1 mana, so the Sonya would copy it, so you would just copy a bunch of deal 6s and kill them with burn.
Getting to this point in the tournament obviously is very difficult, right? You have to qualify through to the Summer Championships, and then you have to come out of groups in day 1 as well to get to this point. How would you describe your mental state coming into this game?
Yeah, even though I haven't had a big tournament win up until this point, I've been to these Master Tours a lot, so I am still confident with myself. That being said, I definitely could tell I'm nervous. I look back at the tournament and I notice like I'm jumpy, and I didn't even realize I was doing that. That was just like sort of a comfort thing.
So now we have the miniaturized Sandbox Scoundrel in hand, right? And similar to Rogue decks today, this is when the opportunities really start branching out. What is the first priority here?
When you're playing this Rogue, the first priority is normally cycling through your deck and getting to the combo, but at this stage of the game, the order of operation is kind of surviving first and foremost. If I can cycle while I'm doing that's an added bonus to get to my Sonya, because once you find Sonya, that is definitely the key card in every matchup. The longer the game goes, the better it is for the rogue. You will eventually get to what you need to, but you have to make it there first.
Oh, that's Sonya as well.
It's not what he was expecting to see, I don't think.
Yeah, there was a shake of the head. RVG lost control of the pupils. They have become the master.
This is the turn that's not happy with, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, right? So paint the picture for us here. We laid out at the start. You felt like game 1, a mistake was made. What goes wrong on this turn? How did it happen?
Yeah, so turn 8 and game 1 is definitely a turn I look back at and I'm not very proud of, because I knew exactly what I needed to do. I just missed a crucial step of remembering that my pupil had steal. Because if I have the steal in my pupil, I can just play the pupil, steal the Popcar, put it back into my hand, heal from it, and stay out of their range from killing me. At that point, I have enough removal and counter pressure to win. And because I didn't remember, I ended up dying on the next turn.
But you were up out of your chair before you even saw that there was lethal, right? You knew immediately that was not the way you would have played the turn, ideally.
I was just really frustrated with myself because this deck was very hard. to pilot, and I was working so hard practicing it to get to the point where I make sure I don't mess up plays like this. So to mess it up, I was just mad at myself mostly. It's a frustrating turn to look back on.
Does it hurt now looking back at this turn?
In a situation that wasn't as high stress, I know I would have seen it. So to just not see it is annoying. It's annoyance is what it is when I look back at this.
Heading on to game 5, the final game in the series, right? A loss means you're out of the tournament, out of contention for the World Championships later on in the year. But a win gets you that one step closer. Do you have a process for mentally resetting? Like, are there any physical things that you do?
I remember in the moment going from game 4 to game 5, I remember getting out of my chair, walking around and giving myself a few minutes to recompose myself. You have to remember that you're here for a reason. Like, you're in this game, you got this far based off how you play. So just remembering not to doubt myself in this situation and try to take it one step at a time and just focus on the next matchup, because it's not over until it's over.
Start of the game, we have some of the combo pieces, right, with Grifter, Sandbox, Scoundrel, but I'm assuming that's not really what you want to see.
In any matchup, you want your combo pieces, but you also need draw to get to the full combo, because only having half of the combo as the rogue, you're kind of not getting there. So you are happy to see the combo pieces. Like I did keep the Sandbox Scoundrel in my opener, because you can't do much without the card, because the discount is really what enables the combo. But it is still scary looking at the start of this game without draw, because you either need draw or you need to perfect draw all the combo pieces. Just being one piece off is enough for it to not be good enough.
So, last big turn of the game, right? This is your chance for redemption after getting in your own head about Tide Pool Pupil, what's in it, what isn't in it, how you're going to win the game. You feeling confident going into this turn? I
was definitely still nervous. The Grifta isn't a guarantee. There's 7 options. What happens if I don't see deal 6? And I play the first one, I don't see deal 6. I play the second one, I finally see the deal 6. And I can't remember if it was at this point or if it was previously that I knew, like, if I found the deal 6, I would have exact lethal with the preparation, because the interesting thing about using prep on the deal 6 is it makes it cost 0 mana, so it doesn't get copied by the Sonya. So you're only doing it for the deal 6. It was exact board space and exact damage and exact mana, so it was kind of a beautiful thing at the end, and I just needed to focus on getting all the actions off, because there are a lot of actions. It's very nerve-wracking here, because if you mess up this turn, you could go from probably winning this game to all of a sudden maybe just losing the game off of going for this lethal.
RVG recovers from a potentially disastrous situation and takes the series.
That combo is disgusting. I hadn't actually watched that all the way through. That is...
Yes, it's a disgusting deck, man.
And so, how are you feeling going into the Summer Championships?
For me, going into this tournament, I have a bit of mixed feelings, because up until this year, I have qualified to every single Master Tour except for one, and that was like way back at the beginning. And going into this year, the first Master Tour, I ended up missing by a little bit, and then being able to barely make it to this one with a rank 1 finish in the last qualifying season, I feel like I have something to prove, in the sense that I belong in the tournament and that I have what it takes. Tune in September 12th to 14th to see me play in the Master Tour Summer Championship.